No, it's okay.
Okay.
Shh.
I got it.
All right, I'm going in.
Be careful. There's some broken glass around the.
No shit.
I got a little bit in my fist.
All right. Come on, you lot. We gotta go.
I'm hurrying as fast as I can.
Hey, you want me? Here, your foot up and over.
Ow!
Come on.
Shut it.
All right, quiet. It took me a lot of effort to figure out this spot, you know.
Whoa, what's so special about this spot?
Well, we got in. There's no one else around. It's a very special spot.
Remind me why
Right.
I'm here again.
We need someone to understand what it is we're doing.
You can read, correct?
Well, yes, but I don't have the. What would you say, Mimsy? What would you say we're describing this as?
The news of what's it?
Yes.
Know how.
We're going to skip the name. All right.
You got a problem with my name? My mother gave me that name.
Not your name, idiot.
Either way.
Oh, you sound just like him.
Thank you, Mimsy. The book is somewhere in here, in this giant library.
That's what these are called?
Yes, Mimsy, it's a library.
I'm very upset that you don't know that.
I don't think I've ever been to one of these before.
That makes sense.
I will find you a picture book later, but first, we need to find the book we're searching for. So, please, after you.
Oh, I'm finding this. You haven't even told me what I'm looking for.
For the job. We need the book for the job.
Something about a ritual that we need to complete.
Let me see if I can explain this monosyllabically. Libraries have filing systems. To find something in a library, you need to know what you're looking for. What am I looking for?
Very well. As much as I know it from my source, it's going to pay us a large sum for this. We need to figure out there's a ritual that we need to do, and they gave me a list of how to do it, but it was cut off.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was some magical mumbo jumbo, I don't know, something you're more familiar with. And then it cut off. It just said, "and" at the end.
Well,
no, it didn't say "and." It was the weird squiggly dude.
Yes, the ampersand that means "and."
Yeah.
Yes. No, it's the squiggly dude.
That is an ampersand. You see.
I don't see any sand.
We'll find the sand. That's part of the quest, Big Bud.
Oh.
There's sand involved?
There's not sand involved.
All right.
So, we have to find this book that this came from and finish it. Otherwise, our employer will be very mad and we will be very poor.
Magical rituals. Yeah, let me just find that section.
I already am very poor.
We know.
Oh, good. There is a section.
Man, how do you reckon they built these dang shelves, Reginald?
I'm not entirely sure, but
looks like it'd take a lot of carpentry work.
Yes, they make great impressive work out of all of these.
Okay, I'm looking. The text that you found, what language is it in? And also what, I'm trying to think. It's really high on the shelf.
You're the one who can read.
I know, I'm the one who can read, but I'm still trying to narrow down which book.
It was, in fact, in my native tongue. It was in Elvish.
Mm-hmm. So might it be that one, the green one? With the singes?
It might be. Mimsy, do you think you could get that book quietly since you're taller?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot.
No, I got it though.
Well, he got it. Here, start reading through it. I will make sure that no one heard that.
All right, give it.
All right. I guess we did get a really lucky time home. That night was not worthless after all. So, well, what does it say?
I'm trying to find. All right, looking for an ampersand. Do you have any of the things that are on this page?
No.
Right.
We figured we'd go get some of them after we knew everything we needed, so we could do it all at once, with the plum fruit and the dragon tail.
Do you have money for diamonds?
And no.
That many diamonds?
That many diamonds, huh?
It's a lot.
Well, we can steal stuff.
I think you might get caught if you tried to steal that many diamonds.
We're in here, ain't we? And we haven't gotten caught yet.
I guess we'll have to plan a heist later, but for now, let's get our list.
All right, and that's weird.
What? What's weird?
The page just cuts off. It's not like torn or anything. I was thinking, it just ends. Ampersand.
Ampersand. It ends on the ampersand.
Yeah. Rat liver. Toadstool. 14 diamonds. Jesus Christ. Ampersand.
What?
So we gotta get whatever the special sand is.
It's not sand.
Yes. Sorry, Mimsy. It's a literary device. Or language device, whatever.
It's a combination of the letters E-T, meaning and.
So we
and
go
per
to
se and.
We go to a gnome and we get the device.
What?
I don't think it's that simple. It's like
where does the gnome go?
Words.
Because the gnomes they make devices.
You're right, but I don't think this is a device.
You just said it was a device.
Well, it's a word. That's a figure. It's okay, Mimsy. Point is, it would be very hard to get, Mimsy.
I mean, unless you just want to write it on a piece of paper and throw it in.
Is it that simple? You magic types
I don't
bewilder
know.
me.
I have never seen ampersand on an ingredients list before.
If it's that simple, why don't we just write down the entire list of all your special words you reading folk do and throw it into the pot?
The entire list of words. As in the entire list of language.
Like a dictionary.
Yeah. If it's that easy.
I feel like that's against my moral code to burn a dictionary.
This reading stuff's just like magic to me, so...
What if... Are you sure it's not like a magical barrier, like the empty space there is it's empty because it's trying to hide someone from reading the truth? Maybe you need to, I don't know, see invisible ink or something.
Maybe, but it's dark in here. It's going to be quite bright if I try to look for anything hidden.
I can go put out the lights.
It's dark in here. One moment.
He'll be all right.
It's still just an ampersand.
Maybe it's protected by some high-level magic then.
Maybe.
We may have to take the book back.
They do that? They just put the super special stuff out in the open?
Well, why would it be in a library? You're right.
Think about it this way. If you wanted to keep your most special sandwich hidden, Mimsy, where would you put it?
I wanted to keep my most special sandwich hidden. I would take it to Grawback's Bank, about 5 miles up from home. No one knows anything about that spot. That's my spot that I've known since childhood. I took brother there one time when he was really little, but he fell and hit his head off of one of the rocks real hard. Ever since then, he don't talk the same, and he doesn't remember that place after that either. So I'm the only one who knows anything about it.
Right. But what if you put your special sandwich with a bunch of normal sandwiches, and then no one would know about the special sandwich?
Well, then I wouldn't be able to find my special sandwich.
But you would know which one is... Never mind.
I usually can't tell things apart once I've, walked out of the room and back.
But maybe that's the point. Maybe even those who put this to keep it here were trying to make sure they didn't remember it either.
Ah,
there have got to be multiple copies of this book, though, considering that you had the page.
Well, what if I hire just came here and read it and wrote down what he saw.
You know, I'm not one to question a job. We all need money. And, I am the one that gets our jobs usually. But I'm getting more and more suspicious of this the more we dive into it, and it's only been a day of investigation.
It is rather strange.
Well, you think it's some kind of setup?
Or something, Mimsy, or something. What? Does it even say what this ritual does?
No, it's very vague. Even the instructions are weird.
Hmm.
You're the magical one. Do you know what any of those ingredients put together might do?
I mean, theoretically, they would all do different things. There's quite a variety of poisons.
Oh.
Yeah, you said that thing about toads earlier.
Toadstool.
A stool for toads. What a
Yes, that is
random
exactly what it
ingredient.
is. Good job, Mimsy.
I wouldn't put it past a magic type putting that sort of special
Again.
clause in.
Let's go to a gnome. I bet they can make a stool for a toad.
We don't need a gnome.
But if we did, we would go get one, Mimsy.
Hey, I've got a nice cousin up in Riverbanks. He's a gnome.
You have a gnome cousin.
14th removed on my mother's side.
But last time we did a job involving rituals, you all remember what happened at the ball. We need to be more careful about this.
Yeah, that was messy.
I don't see a problem with getting the ingredients now, but let's make sure we know what we're doing before we do it this time.
I don't know. Are there any... We could try to find more books about what exactly this might be. I don't know. Are we flipping and trying to figure out more about this before we do anything?
We could find if there's any books here on like magical reagents with the toadstool or the poisons. Maybe that could get us some more insight. Whatever you think is best.
We might look into it. There are conflicting schools of magic going on, and it's very strange.
I thought the ball was quite fun.
Parts of it were.
Someone was liquefied.
Balls don't liquefy people. It was just like bouncy.
Not that kind of ball, Mimsy.
What other kind of ball? You're talking about the men's parts.
I meant the dance, Mimsy.
He's talking about the one where the Duke exploded.
Why didn't you just say a dance?
Oh, most people call that a ball.
Why would they call it that? That's a weird name. Sounds like the men's parts.
Frankly, Mimsy, you have a bit of a point. But anyway, let's continue looking for another book. Something that can help us figure out this darned ampersand.
I don't know if it might be an abbreviation for something.
Do you want me to look through the books?
Yes, I think that would be best.
All right.
Well, this is bound to be fun, if nothing else.
Right.
Here's something in Elvish. Put it next to the spot. Leave it out for 10 days. Ew. Why would anyone do this?
Magic.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Right?
This is how you make your spells?
No, only certain people. I think that's actually illegal now.
Okay, good. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, the air quality alone. Mimsy, how's it going? Yeah. Okay.
Better than I expected.
Wait. Did you hear that?
Oh, shit.
I think someone's coming.
All I hear is you guys flicking your pages around.
Shh. Mimsy.
Huh?
Get ready. I think someone might be coming.
What do we do?
Well, I'm always ready for that.
Well, Mimsy, do you see them?
Yeah, there's this little spindly fella standing over by a big desk in the middle.
A librarian?
Is that what you call the guys that run this place?
What, is it a librarian or is it a guard?
No, he doesn't look armored or anything. He looks kind of stressed out.
Definitely a librarian.
We can't let him see us, whatever we do.
Maybe if we just act like we're supposed to be here.
Oh, he's definitely coming this way, though.
Oh, god damn it.
I can do it. I can pretend like I've been here.
Say we've got a research
second.
grant or something.
You all stay here. I'm going to distract him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wanted to hit him.
No.
Excuse me, sir.
That was weird. Why did he do a voice like that?
Shh.
What if he's distracting him? What if he has friends with him back here? That might
Then
be
you
fine.
keep an eye out and I'm going to keep reading.
Okay. I wanted to keep reading. Little pictures on the pages are fun to try to spell out and stuff. My sister used to be able to read. That was before, well, the Griffins came.
Ah, I see. We're supposed to go down this aisle right here that I'm about to go down. Is that right?
Move.
No, okay. Dang readers. Always being able to depict their dang pictographs on
Someone who
pages.
can't read, you never stop talking.
Listen, talking is the song of life.
Oh my god.
And you're not one to be listening.
Thank you very much, sir. I'll make sure that I can help you with your report as soon as I finish mine. Ha-ha, ta-ta now. I'll lock up.
Ha ha ta ta.
All right. I got the keys from him.
Okay.
And I got some information.
Oh?
Do you know what the fuck an ampersand could be used for?
Well, he told me about, of all things, there's this book, a legend about the ampersand. We could read about it. I figured it was foolish, but I've heard foolish are from magic type.
I
think I heard that one.
Word.
Hold on. I think I may know what that is.
All right, we got the rule of the roost now. For how long until the guard shows up?
I'll keep an eye out for any guards.
Good job, Mimsy.
All right, don't laugh. It is a children's book, but I think this is the story he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Is that picture thing you were talking about earlier?
Yes, maybe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He said
picture book.
Picture book. For me.
Yes, it's a picture book, but it's not.
It's for me.
No, it's not.
Mimsy was the solution to all of this.
Oh.
I will kill myself.
I'm just trying to make him feel better. But what is it about?
All right, so it's really quite grim for a children's tale. It's about the never-ending infinity of existence, and things carry on. And so it's this immortal being, the ampersand, that continues throughout time because and never stops continuing. That's really all I remember about it. We can leaf through the book and see what else there is, but that's the main point of the story.
And?
All right.
And?
No, and?
I haven't heard a story that dark since the little match girl story.
Oh, I love that one.
That's one of my favorites.
Of course it is. It's mine too. Now, what? Well, let's look through this book. Maybe it's something. Could it be literal? Do we need to take this book or something, or take infinity? Is there an essence of infinity or something?
A roll of litter?
I mean, then you get into the philosophical. Infinity isn't necessarily magical. It's more of a concept.
What do you mean by a litter roll?
A roll of litters. No, you're infecting me. It means something that's exactly what it means, and it's not one of the high fancy falutin things.
Oh, like what you said earlier about just writing it on like a page and throwing it in.
Yes, but I doubt it's something that simple.
No.
Is there a plane of infinity or something? Is there somewhere we need to go? A monster? Is there a dragon of infinity?
That might
that
be.
would be pretty hard to deal with if it was forever. A forever monster.
I mean, dragons do live quite a long time, so if there were to be a creature of infinity,
I'm
something
down
like
for
that.
killing, though.
Oh, well, we could go back into the mountains.
Something that lives a long time. I don't know if it's a dragon.
I loved the mountains.
I know you did, Mimsy.
It reminded me of home.
It was cold. Until it
And
wasn't.
wet. Don't forget wet.
How could I forget the wet, Mimsy? How could I forget the wet? Before we go to the mountains, let's leaf through this book.
I would agree. I don't want to go to the mountains again.
What? I always get outvoted.
It was so cold, I almost lost a finger.
But you didn't.
Almost.
Because the dragon showed up and then it wasn't cold anymore.
That wasn't better.
Oh. Well, is there anything at all?
Infinity. And it's a list of things that rhyme because it's a children's story.
What if we're just not supposed to like add anything in? And what if we can just do anything we want because it just is like and?
It's like a freebie.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how magic tends to work.
I don't think it is. On the flip
But-
side of that, it could mean that the ritual will consume all that exists for all
What?
infinity.
That doesn't seem very good.
No, it does not.
Why would what's his name? Bob Knob, our guy, the guy that hired us? That's not his
Mhm.
name, that's just what I named him.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he want to do something like that?
That's a good question. As far as I know, my contact, he wasn't anyone in particular. He wasn't like a king or a sage. So why would he want something to do with infinity?
I don't know. I mean, it's quite odd. Most schools of magic are represented in that ritual. And being potentially the concept of infinity, which we haven't narrowed down yet. I don't know. Is he trying to do something or is he trying to end the world?
If infinite is everything, it makes sense that most schools of magic are there, I think.
That is
Oh.
exactly what I just said.
If the world ends because of a job I did, I will never hear it down.
The irony of that would be astounding.
It would be funny.
We can't. Not after last time. I was lambasted for the time that I almost destroyed society last job.
I'd laugh.
I know, Mimsy.
You laugh at just about anything.
You guys are always so gloom.
Mimsy, this is a very serious job. In fact, if you were just a little bit smarter, Mimsy, maybe we could have succeeded on this job.
Hey, I may
Hey,
be
what?
I may be dumb as a sack of bricks, and I know that. But I'm always over here to try and make you feel better about yourself all the time. I'll let you take it out on me as much as you want, and you know it.
All right, Mimsy, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I think that's the most coherent thing I've ever heard you say.
There was nothing over you. I don't think there's been anything above us this entire time.
And it's gone.
Well, we don't have much time. Eventually, the gods are going to realize there's a broken window, and we can't take the books. They'll know someone took it. There'll be a manhunt for the book thief.
I mean,
I
we
did
could
break
take it.
that
Overdue
window.
library books are not uncommon.
We can
But-
figure this out.
If this one's as special as you guys are saying it is, I feel like Reginald's right. They'll probably come after us. I mean, they do that for stuff like money all the time, so if it's worth a lot of money, they'll probably come for it.
Maybe let's try and check that librarian's desk. Maybe there's like an index or something that can guide us.
And if we do need to take the book, I may have an idea how to make it look like we didn't take the book.
Good. Keep up these contingencies, everyone.
They check all these books every day to make sure they're all here.
They have nothing better to do,
That's
Mimsy.
kind
They're
of the
librarians.
point of a library.
How you get a job like that?
By working very hard and going to a lot of school.
Yes.
Ew!
And I believe you have to have a certain degree. You can't even get one in magic. You have to get one in just like, what do they call it now? Information. information
Library
technology.
sciences?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway.
Everything you just said was like completely. It was like you threw powder in my face.
Or
Sorry, Mimsy.
sand.
Sand. See, I knew the sand would come back into it eventually.
Ah, here's something. There's an index, and it tells me it's a book that has a list of every single alchemical concoction, almost like a dictionary for potion making and ritual creating.
Mm-hmm.
Like an almanac?
Yes, we could
Like a
use this.
grimoire.
Mm-hmm. Check it out, or literally go check it out,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe we could work backwards, see if we can't find something that has the same ingredients, and it will tell us.
Maybe.
It's our
I
last
can
shot.
read almanacs.
You can?
Yeah, Dad used to use them all the time back on the farm. It was the only thing he could read. Taught all the kids too.
Well, all right then. If only you can read it, then you will, Mimsy.
Yeah.
Now let's hurry.
Yeah.
Mimsy moment.
Yes, it might be your moment, Mimsy.
Yeah.
Now, here's the book. Have someone leaf through it and find what you can that matches our current concoction, whatever.
Give it.
Mm.
I don't know. There's nothing that. This is infuriating.
Give it here, give it here. I know what the problem is. You're not looking at it from a farmer's approach.
All right,
You know
it's
what?
worth a
Why the fuck
shot.
not at this point?
Remember, Mimsy, you're looking for that ampersand, the squiggle.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of things that would be useful, but nothing that has to do with any infinites or, No, I'm not seeing any ands in here.
You're not? That can't be. It's supposed to have everything in it.
Well, the way Dad taught me, he said, read between the lines. So it's this weird thing that he talked about called like context clues, where all the kids, we know how to read this stuff based off of like the indentures in the script. And yeah,
that sounds ridiculous, Mimsy.
Mimsy, are you reading the white spaces in between the letters?
Yes. And based off of the structure around them, I can tell that this is definitely not an almanac.
Right.
I study words and I am speechless.
What? May I see that, Mimsy, please?
Yeah.
Now, what was that list again? It was...
All right. Toadstools. Rat. Did I say? Oh, I lost the book. Where did you put it?
We left it somewhere.
There was the stool for toads.
Yes.
There was
rat.
The rat liver. I know because I like liver. Liver tastes good.
14 diamonds.
14 diamonds, that's right.
Not a diamond.
Ampersand. Oh, there was something else.
Is it one of these? I think it could be. There's a list here that has all of those, and then there's like a section of other options.
Substitutions.
Well.
See, I knew it. I knew it was just like a freebie.
It was hard to find this section. It was not in line with its other companions, but there's a few others here.
Hold on, there was oleander.
And
And
this one ends with and.
So we get and.
And what?
It just ends on and.
I swear to God.
I'm fed up with this stupid job.
Same.
Okay, let's flip to this page. All right. So you're in the rat's liver and the so and it makes it's something in magic language.
Oh,
it's not Elvish. Yes. What does it make?
That is gibberish.
Gibberish.
It's complete
Mimsy.
gibberish.
Mimsy?
No, like gibberish. The
Oh.
word gibberish.
It makes gibberish?
Which is also not a physical thing.
Well, there should be something on there that explains what the and is, at least, right? Does it say what and is? What it means? Is it the concept? Is it... What is it?
You're thinking of gibberish.
The word gibberish.
The mythical creature, gibberish.
The
what?
fucking dog.
Oh, is a dog in your stories? Around home, he was always a horse.
Is this
No,
some
he's
sort
a
of...
dog.
It's
this
like
like
a
a-
folk legend that we knew around the hamlet. Gibberish, the shape-shifting being. He takes the shape of animals and, like,
So
roams
he's
the
also a
countryside.
horse and a dog.
Yeah.
What need? Would we need to summon a shapeshifting...
So does that mean that it's the ritual is for shape shifting? Is that?
Is it that, or does it summon gibberish, the creature? I'd like to see gibberish. He was always nice when he came around in town.
You've met this creature.
You've met gibberish.
Yeah, he let people like pet him and stuff. As
There
long
was
as we gave him some food.
There was a stray horse that wandered around your hometown, wasn't there?
Well, Dad said he was gibberish.
Oh, Mimsy. Please tell me there's something on there that explains what and is. If it's not there, I don't think there's anything left to check.
I am beginning to think we might be correct on the infinity theory.
So it is gonna end the world.
Potentially.
Gibberish is going to end the world. I always knew it.
That was definitely not in the
Maybe-
children's story.
Maybe it's like a metaphor for like when people overthink things. Because it's like gibberish is gonna end the world, right?
You almost had something.
Maybe. What if we add all of that and wait a minute.
1, 2,
You got an idea?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
All right.
8.
That's
9.
enough, Mimsy. You don't have to wait the whole minute now.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to tell you all something, but you can't be mad at me.
What?
I would never be.
I might be.
There was a detail that the man who gave us the job said that I initially dismissed. Because I thought he was crazy.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He said, we just need to put this all together and...
And?
Well, that's
And what?
exactly it. He just looked at me, he said, and just stared at me.
You can't
And
end a sentence on the word and. It does not grammatically make sense.
well, this guy, he was no fool. I think we just need to put in the word and.
It can't be that easy.
It's like that thing I just said about overthinking things.
No, Mimsy, that's way too far-fetched. I think we just need the ampersand.
So it's what we said at the beginning, writing it on a piece of paper.
Yeah, overthinking things. We've been doing this for like what? Almost an hour now?
I hate you guys.
You were the one that asked me to be here.
I know.
You got us on this job.
Yes, I hate myself. I didn't mean that. I
Understandable.
love you guys. I hate myself.
Well, you shouldn't hate yourself, Reginald. You're very
Thank
handsome.
you, Mimsy. Well, let's go get an ampersand from the ampersand ranch then.
What?
What?
I was being metaphorical. Let's just take the word and or write it on a piece of paper. I don't know.
I
I'm
was
done with this
going to
stupid
tear my
library.
hair out. Oh my god.
I thought you knew about this thing that like we could have just used in the beginning. But no, you're not being serious. It's like another one of those metaphor things.
Honestly, I
Okay.
think we just hang it up. We're just going to use the ampersand and hope that it works.
Okay.
We
Get
can
me out of
try.
here.
We're going
Or the
back
building
to.
might explode.
Oh, we're doing it here.
Mm.
Right
We don't
now?
have the other. We don't have the other supplies. We don't have the rat's liver and the toadstool. I don't think we do we?
Well, I've had them
The
in my sack
diamonds?
this entire
I
time.
don't have any on me. Again, the problem of how you steal 14 diamonds without getting
No,
caught.
remember. Earlier I thought I was talking about we didn't have it, but I was saying some other stuff. That's because I remembered that actually that was groceries, and yeah, I didn't get us our groceries for the week, but I did go out and get the stuff we needed for this.
Wait, Mimsy, you mean to tell me that you orchestrated an entire heist for 14 diamonds worth a certain amount of gold money?
Well, it wasn't really like I did anything with an orchestra. No, uh, it was kind of like, you see, I went into the bank, in Sorthol.
Never mind you, Mimsy. Let's just get this ritual done then.
No, I want to hear the story later.
Well,
We'll
I
have to
did
save it for another time.
I did it when I was supposed to go grocery shopping.
Honestly, Mimsy, I love you, Mimsy.
I'm
Uh,
impressed.
All right, let's get all this in a cauldron and Doc, you start working.
All right.
Oh yeah, I got one of those too. So there you go.
This is astounding me. I can't tell if it's dumb luck or if you're just way smarter than we give you credit for.
I think he may just be smarter than both of us combined. I
Again,
never thought I'd say that.
I told both of you earlier I'm not smart. We've all agreed on this.
Look, Mimsy, a bat.
Where?
All right, let's start working.
Actually, can you catch that? That might be helpful.
Well, I can't catch a bat unless someone throws it at me.
Go get the flying animal.
There's a flying animal?
All right,
Never mind.
so there's an order to this. I don't know how these work.
I mean, it's a particular order, but I kind of intuitive. Rat livers first.
All right, you.
Yeah. And make sure that they don't burn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Alright.
toadstools.
Mm-hmm.
Those counterclockwise mixing. I'll do that. Make sure that you keep an eye on. Can you start grinding diamonds? We probably should have done that beforehand.
Aha! I knew this was a wise investment. My diamond grinder.
Do that. I'll keep stirring.
Come here, little sky puppy. It's okay. I got a little biscuit for you.
Mimsy, once you get that, just chuck it in the cauldron.
What?
It can eat the rat livers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice little treat. I got
Uh-huh.
it. Yeah. I think I'm going to name you Kyle.
All right, that should be about all the diamonds. This thing works like a charm.
About 1 diamond's worth of powder at a time, and I'll keep stirring.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's Kyle.
Throw it in the pot.
Can I just like rest him gently in the pot? Do I have to throw
As
him?
long as you're sure he won't fly out.
Well, I care about him. I don't want him to get hurt or anything.
If you care about him, then you should put him in as soon as possible and make sure his suffering is ended quick, don't you think?
Exactly. And don't touch the stuff.
Are you telling me I just killed Kyle by putting him in the cauldron?
You released Kyle.
No. He's
You, s-
got a
you
greater
said-
purpose.
you said all these things after I put him in.
Rest in peace, Kyle. We'll do a prayer later. Anyway,
Dang it, you guys never let me keep any pets.
we'll get you another one later. I swear we won't throw that one in a cauldron.
You guys
All right,
always
how
throw
many
them in the
diamonds is that?
cauldrons.
That should be. Was it all of them?
Yes, how many? Which one are you on?
This is 14 right here.
All right. And
Whoa! It looks like it's
Oh.
reacting. It's doing something.
I can't believe that worked.
It's just and.
Ah, that's so fucking stupid.
It's an ampersand.
And what?
Gibberish.
The
Hey,
shape-shifting horse dog.
There he is!
Call it. End.
Gibberish, the shape-shifting horse dog. I love him.
That's it.
Should we do an after credits post-mortem of what the fuck our listeners just experienced?
We can.
The answer is yes, we should.
Mimsy heist.
Yeah, welcome to the first of our new 2023 little program. We haven't really come up with a name for these yet, but
Mimsy moment.
Can we just keep these the same cast of characters because I love them?
We can. I was thinking as we continued, I was like, it'd be funny to just have different adventures with these three.
It'd be really
Weirdos.
funny. I need to have a name then. We need to come up with a name.
The
for my
second you
character.
called me Mimsy, I was like, oh, fantastic.
I don't know, something about it just screamed Mimsy to me.
I am now Mimsy.
I was just like, yeah, that's perfect. Thing is, anyone that's like keeping up with the streams and stuff knows I've been like watching South Park. I didn't even get to the episode where they introduced the Mimsy character. Like that was not a South Park referential. But
Oh,
something about your character, I was just like, that's a Mimsy. That's a Mimsy right there.
I
yeah.
also didn't realize we were doing voices until we started filming, so I scrambled. I was like, oh shit! And then Levi started doing Francis, so I was like, all right, Ren.
I was
Yeah.
like, I want to do a voice. I was like, I hadn't really come up with my character. I was just like, they're gonna be the face. So what do I do? I'll just like default to something.
I just did the stereotypical stupid voice that I have for like big burly but stupid person, which
Mimsy
is also
smarter
what
than all of us.
Francis's character
Yeah.
voice is. Oh.
I just wanted to do. I was like, I want this guy to be a bit of a slime ball. So I tried to make like a slime bally voice.
I love it.
It's a good
Oh.
dynamic. The
Mhm.
slime ball face, the really smart stuck up one, and the innocent but meat wall.
Yeah, it's
And
just
again,
like all,
smarter than all of us.
Yeah, it's just like a kids show. You have the three main characters. That's what they are. Hermione, Ron, and Harry.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, that was our new little series thing. Whatever the heck, we still need to come up with a name for whatever
I
we're
like
gonna call
Mimsy
this.
moments.
Oh,
No,
I've got a name. I've got a name, but I don't want to say it until after we're done recording.
Oh, okay, there you go, listeners. You don't get to hear it until maybe later. Probably not.
It will
Until
be on
you
this
watch,
video.
yeah, until
That's
you
it.
watch the
Oh.
episode first and read the title, and then we're talking about it now. If
Yeah.
it goes through, we might not pick it. Might not be
True.
the title.
But our new series, once per month. Pretty much that's gonna be the plan. Once per month, we're just gonna do a big old improv bit where we're just doing random characters, doing random things, and we're telling silly little random stories.
In random situations.
Yeah.
Hopefully we will bring these characters back at some point because I love it.
Is to keep our acting wheels turning.
Yes.
Yeah. And at this point, it seems like we're going to improv a whole world into existence, a whole fantasy world.
Yep.
Promise.
Source
Mimsy
new,
land.
new TTRPG Mimsy Land coming out soon.
So now I need to know, is
Uh,
Mimsy his legal name or is that a nickname? Or is there
Well,
like a normal
Mimsy
name?
for sure doesn't know, so
We'll have to leave that for future things. We will give no canonical answers about this world or anything except for what's in an episode. I like that idea.
Meet Mimsy's family episode.
Oh yes, this is Jonathan.
Oh.
They're all normal people.
Thanksgiving 2023. Meet the Mimsies.
All of the siblings that he claims to have.
You're so stupid, John.
But
That's
yes,
Rebecca. She's my sister.
that is that's what we're doing. And I don't know if we're gonna do these postmortems every time or not. This is just a fun, silly little experiment. We were just
Yep.
thought it'd be fun to do that for the new year.
Goofy little guys.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
All right.
That's any final words on
And
this?
And
oh, I would also like to mention that I learned the entire etymology of the ampersand for this episode, and then realized that we were not playing in normal time/world. So then it went out the window.
all right, there
I
we go.
did
I think we
my
should end it on that note.
You get extra credit.
Hey, We hope you enjoyed the episode you just listened to. If you really like our content, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on YouTube, and look for us on Spotify. If you'd like to see us continuing to do more fun projects in the future, consider supporting us on Patreon. You can find our page linked in the description above all of our other social media links. And finally, if you'd like to keep up with the zany shenanigans of our lives and check out some more skit-based content and things like that, check us out on Twitter and TikTok, links in the description. And hey, thanks!